How's it going? We're still on the same day, but this is video number 3. I do apologise, I didn't plan for this. Everything just come in the post real quick, and we've got to get it done anyway. As you know, you've seen in the last video, if you watched the last video, we fitted the Skunk 2 rear trailing arms, China equivalent. But today, we're fitting the coilovers from Maxpeedingrod. Now, I've had these in the past, Grant's had them in the past. As far as out the box, they're affordable, they do exactly as you would expect, they lower the car. And for us, that's what we're after. We're not really after performance gains, we're not really after, oh, dampening this and oh, this, that and the other. We just want our cars to look good and put the ride heights that we want. Let me turn that heater off just in case it's giving you all vibration anxiety. This is going to be a normal how to install the Maxpeedingrod coilovers on our turbo Civic EG. So I ordered these coilovers a couple of days ago. They've come in. The rears are universal, they fit either side, no problem at all. The fronts have got this bracket, and this is for the brake line. Now you need to look at this before you go and chuck it on, because it does only fit on one way or the other. You can take the bracket off and swap it round, you can do that, but what I'd find is look, see how it lines up, and then put them on the side they should be on. It's just going to save you the messing about in the long run. I'm going to throw these on, and we're going to start right now. I'm going to do the rear first. See, like, I love walking through that, I just feel special. The light is blinding. Stay. Now, I'm already a step ahead. If you watched the other video when we did the rear trailing arms, everything is already off. Because I was waiting for the coilovers and they literally come today. And I'd only just done the arms. The people that watch all the videos, you'll know. You know what I'm doing today. But here they are. This one here is what mounts the coilover in. So it's one bolt at the bottom and then 2 on the top, but it's already gone. There it is. Ours snapped. We're not messing about. We're just gonna do it. This is the old hardware. The new one comes with new hardware. The only difference is this is a 15mm and the one on the standard one's a 14. So make sure you get the right one. Now this is awkward, because when you're on your own, you need someone to put the shock in and put the nut in. I'm going to teach you something now. Put the bolts there, ready. You come down here, up and over. Is look, crack that off. You're going to line it up. Push it up in place. And rest it on the arm like that. Got it? So it's rested on the arm, which is putting the bolts through. And now if you're quick and steady, come on, just, you impressed? And then you come back down here, and it's ready to go on. What I like to do is I like to jack the lower arm up into the bolt hole and line it all up, and we're going to do that now. Remember, 15mm on the Maxpeedingrods. And that's it. As far as there, we're done. Anything we've got to do is probably find the other bolt. Up we go. Two hands. See now. Well done, dickhead. My back's hurting. I'll call it a night and just do it tomorrow. Should have just done this tomorrow. It's getting dark out and everything. I'm going to do this tomorrow. Oh, it's a bit dark in here, right? Oh, who's that? First of all, I put a status on Instagram saying that we do YouTube. I don't know if I've even done it. I know I put it in my stories, but I've never put it on a post on in my Instagram. CUTLOOSE 15, if you didn't know. And I gained like 10-15 subscribers. Thank you. You might like it. You know what I mean? If you enjoy the same sort of shit we like, then you're gonna really enjoy it. I just wanted to take a brief moment to say thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Every time I get a subscriber, every time I get likes on my videos, I'm pumped. Because it's a lot of work. Editing, building the cars, days out, just trying to keep all the content flowing. It's hard to just pull a camera out and stick it in people's faces and look like a complete idiot talking to a little box on a stick. I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate you. All the subscribes, all the likes, any comments I always try and get back to, except for the little bot ones that, I mean, I just still reply to them anyway, you know what I mean? Can't be rude. It's a continuation of a massive failure. I started to fit the coilovers. I must have just done too much in one day. So today is a fresh start. The coilovers are here, the Maxpeedingrod Coilovers. I do apologise if it's going to be in 2 videos. We're halfway on. I'm going to put you on charge for a little bit because you're already flashing at me. I'm going to get the cars out. I'm going to get some heat on because damn, it's cold. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Serious. Woo! That's it. What do you think? I've upped my game. We're professionals now. Remember this little thing that I bought? How's that for lighting? Is that a bit better? Look at this. How's that for lighting? Are we looking good? We're looking good. So where did we get to? We didn't touch the front yet. No, that's still on. I'm going to add everything you've seen until right now. We've got 68% battery on that. I'm going to put you on this little mount here. We're going to get it done, boys. Bit of copper slip, anti-seizing. And put the other washer this side. What's that, like a 17 or something? And bar tightening them up. That's pretty much the rear done. I'm just going to zip ahead and do that now because you know how to put 2 nuts on 2 bolts, don't you? Of course you do. Voila! And I'd say that's the rear arms and the coilovers done. See if we change the light. Oh, how do I look now? Oh, what about now? Time for the front, baby. Oh, time to take this junk off. What are we going to do? Okay, so I need to take the brackets off for the brake line, and I'll have to undo the nuts on the top. The joys of this is I've already took the lower bit off. Cheating. Not really. See this here? It's a cut. That's where I was undoing the two 12 mils on the brake line, and I slipped and I fell and I hurt my finger. Sound you? And they're both 14s. I keep getting covered in oil already. Don't worry about these, because you do get new ones. Where'd that bolt go? This one is for the driver's side. These cups are inserts for there. That slot's in there. And then that slot's in there. And job's a good one. They're not a 14 anymore, they're a 15. Top, complete. Now to do the other side and then do the bottom. Oh yeah. Tight. Tight from when we did the boots. Tight from when we did the drop link. Tight from when we did the drive shafts. Coilovers on top are all tight. Got to get used to this big ass thing. But what I need to do now is finesse. So for the next 45 minutes, an hour, I'm going to measure all my springs, measure all the preload, make sure all the springs are nipped up, measure all the heights, because I've got a feeling the back is slammed and the front is not. So we'll be like this. So I'm just going to do that for the next half an hour. You don't need to see that, because it's literally measuring the spring from top to bottom, checking the compression, seeing what it's at, make sure they're the same. Then I'm going to measure the threads to make sure they're the same, and the amounts in the cup, and then at least we've got a rough ride height. You know what I mean? You got that? 69%, not bad. Shout out to all them you that noticed, and if you didn't, thought you got my back. Left the nut off the drive shafts. That'd be probably pretty useful, were they? Yes, they will. The suspension is settled. I think I told you my specs on the preload was like 180 mil, and I think the gap on the amount of thread was 45 on the back and 50 on the front. But looking at it, I think I need to bring the front down maybe another 15 mil. And the back, I'm pretty happy with for now. Wait till the suspension settled and the springs have compressed a wee bit. But other than that, we're done. Should we say hello to Sleepy? Where is he? He's gone outside lutting. He's gone outside lutting, lads. We just had a cheeky perico. Shh, don't tell the missus. Where is he? Here he is. We'll be able to see him now. It's dark and dangerous. Put the wood in the oil. But that is going to be it for today. It's a bit of a housey doozy, because it's at the end of one video maybe. I don't know how I'll throw it together. It all might come out cherry, but who knows. Coilovers are on. The fan blades are on. We're making progress. I'm probably going to lower the front down in a couple of days. I'm going to wait for it all to settle, take it out for a bit of a drive, and then we'll be going to A-line to get the alignment done, because we took all the track rod ends off and drop links and blah blah blah, plus it drove off centre before anyway. But that's it from me, the Civic and Sleeper. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that. Get it done, and I'll see you next time.